So the coalition split appears to be on the brink of ending, with an 11th hour compromise from both David Littleproud, the Nationals leader, and Sussan Ley, the Liberals leader, seeing them on track to reunite. An announcement could come as soon as today. They have been talking over the weekend, and from what I'm told, they have both agreed that shadow cabinet solidarity must be assured from both sides. Only the joint party room, the combined Liberal and National Party room, can override the shadow cabinet, not the National Party on its own. And importantly, those three Nationals who were dropped from the shadow ministry will have a 6-week suspension. Sussan Ley had been demanding a 6-month suspension. She's given some ground there. The Nationals also appear to have accepted this. It means that all Nationals shadow ministers, though, will remain out for 6 weeks from the shadow cabinet, returning on the 1st of March, I'm told. David Littleproud and his Deputy Nationals leader, Kevin Hogan, however, will still be attending shadow cabinet meetings in the coming weeks in their capacity as the leaders of the National Party. But it means both sides have given some ground. The two parties want to avoid what we saw last week in Parliament, where they're sitting apart and were clearly a shambles. They want to be reunited ahead of Parliament returning this week and ending what's been another messy period for the Conservative side of politics.
And of course, Spizzy, this has been the second breakup of the coalition in recent times. How does this impact the coalition unity moving forward?
Well, there will still be that question of trust, and will they split again? What will it take for them to break apart, having broken twice already, as you say, in the space of 12 months? They're going to write down some of these agreements that they've struck, codify some of the rules around assuring the respective shadow cabinet solidarity. But at the end of the day, clearly there's still a big question mark over the relationship between those two leaders. They both remain under pressure internally in their own parties, but they're avoiding what most in the respective parties agree is the worst outcome, and that is remaining separated, fueling the rise of One Nation, allowing the government to avoid real scrutiny and pressure in the Parliament. For all of the problems they've got in coming back together, the worst option is remaining apart. So they've both given some ground to ensure they can reunite.